Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. And guys, please punch that subscribe button, guys. We're trying to get to 15,000 subscribers. I literally cannot do it without your help, guys. I need you. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Hit that red button. Let's get this show started. And we're talking about Cardano today, guys. We got an action-packed show for you today, guys. Now, I know the price is the price, guys. We're going to talk about that here in a second. Basically what I'm worried about here with the price is that people are getting restless, people are getting impatient. People currently right now don't know what they hold. All right, guys, we have a lot of stuff coming in the pipeline. I've said that ad nauseum. Alonzo hard fork. We just got confirmation yesterday that the Africa special is coming very, very soon. That has been confirmed as well, amongst other things, other birds that are going to be dropping as well, guys. So Celsius integration soon, guys. There's so much going on in the pipeline, but you know, just because the price has been stagnant and then trending this way for about 30 days now, people get impatient. And I understand, you know, that's human nature to get impatient. That's human nature to have fear, to have uncertainty, and to have doubt. Okay, these schemas have allowed us to survive for for about 200,000 years. All right, guys. So these heuristics and these schemas that we have, and these knee-jerk emotions that we have allowed us to survive. But they are counterintuitive for investing, guys. If you have emotions, if you're checking the price every day with an emotional mindset, guys, you are going to lose. Don't believe me? All right, we've got the OG here, Warren Buffett. We're going to play this video. It's 4 minutes long. Please don't click off. I mean, I know Warren Buffett's old and, you know, he's from a time where stocks were important. But guys, these old heads, they know something, man. I mean, they didn't just become billionaires by accident. There are some things that we could take from these guys and translate them into other asset classes. And I truly believe it, guys. I follow Warren Buffett's strategy of investing, finding undervalued companies and holding them forever. All right, guys. So let's take a look at what the OG has to say. I am in 100% agreement with him, and this should give you a breath of fresh air and a sigh of relief due to the stagnating prices. Let's take a look.
The people buying and selling, well, some of them, but they basically don't know what day of the week it is or what hour or anything like that. And they react to news. They react to the market itself. The very fact that we talk about the market, you know, on bad days and everything may tend to accentuate it for all I know. Who knows? It really doesn't make any difference. I mean, if I owned a McDonald's stand here in Omaha, I would not get a quote on it every day. You know, I would try to make my service the best. You know, I would hope too many competitors didn't move in close to me, and I would hope the McDonald's did great advertising and came up with some new products occasionally. And what I would think about is, how's this going to work over 5 years or 10 years? I mean, people are going to keep eating hamburgers, they're going to like ours and all of that sort of thing. And you'd be better off in stocks if you did not get a quote on them. You know?
And crypto.
And quotations cause people to do things they wouldn't otherwise. If I've got this farm 40 miles from here. If I'd gotten a quote on it every day since I bought it 30 years ago, you know, I might have done something dumb. I mean, as it is, I've never had a quote on it. And it produces a little more every year, and generally the prices of products go up. So focusing on the prices and what they're doing is a terrible way to go to invest in businesses.
You said in the annual letter this year that Berkshire Hathaway is obviously an interest rate sensitive company, and therefore, consequently, when rates go up, the company will do very well. Do you think we're ever going to see rates going up again?
Well, what's happened with interest rates is really extraordinary. I mean, you could go back and read everything Keynes wrote and everything Adam Smith wrote or Ricardo wrote or Galbraith wrote or you name it, and Paul Samuelson. I mean, you won't see a word in my view, anything I've ever seen, about sustained negative interest rates. I mean, we are doing something the world hasn't seen. It does have the effect of making all assets more valuable. I mean, interest rates are like gravity in valuations. I mean, if interest rates are nothing, you know, values can be almost infinite. If interest rates are extremely high, that's a huge gravitational pull on values. And we had that in the early 1980s. So we have gone into this period Well, Berkshire Hathaway is sitting with billions of dollars of euros in an insurance company that we have in Europe, and they will bear a negative rate. I mean, we would be better off if we had a big mattress in Europe that we could stick all this stuff in. And if I could just find the person who I trusted to sleep on the mattress, that's what we would do. If we have $1 billion of euros at minus 35 basis points, that's, three, not $1 billion, it would be 3.5 million euros a year that it's costing us just to have that. Well, that means you don't want to collect your receivables. I mean, why would you want to collect your receivables? It goes into a negative, it distorts everything. Now, there's a good reason why they're doing it, but nobody has really gone through an extended period like this. We do not know how this movie plays out.
And as you guys know, that the interest rates are still very low for the Fed, so that's why we're seeing asset prices skyrocket like this. And again, guys, exactly what Warren Buffett said. If you bought a McDonald's, he's not going to check the price of the quote of his McDonald's every day. Same thing with Cardano, guys. If we're trying to change the world as we know it, and we believe in the project, and the founders are doing good things, and it's not a Ponzi or whatever, and we know that they're legit in their goals, why would we check the price every day? We own something that's valuable to the community and the world as a whole. So again, guys, I know that people don't like to listen to Warren Buffett these days, and I know he doesn't really understand crypto like that, but that's how I invest in it. I know that other people say that investing in crypto is not like investing in stocks because it's just a gambling market, which could be true, but the principles still remain the same. Hodling over the long term. No one's ever lost money buying Bitcoin for the past, 11 years. Nobody. All right. If you bought Bitcoin back in 2009, 2010, you have not lost money. Same thing with buying in the S&P 500. If you buy the S&P 500 over the past 12 years, nobody, I think about 0.001% of people lose money. So buying undervalued assets, holding on to them for as long as you like, that's the goal, in my humble opinion. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just trying to make sense of this investment thing, and I hope you guys could take some cool nuggets from that. Now, let's get to the Cardano news, guys. So we have Cardstarter here. This is pretty interesting. Cardstarter is a decentralized accelerator and swapping platform connecting early-stage Cardano innovators and projects with our community of backers. By launching on ERC20, Cardstarter provides Cardano developers with the advantage of early support and funds. As projects deployed through the Cardano's Plus platform, Cardstarter will migrate, and all projects who have been backed through us will be prepared to go live on Cardano's network. Pretty awesome. So what does Cardstarter provide to the community? Via our swapping platform, members of our community are provided secure access to sales of Cardano projects that are trusted and been vetted by our team. Through our tiered system, holders of Cards token gain guaranteed allocation to seed rounds, pre-sales, and public sales of products launching through our platform. That's pretty awesome. By establishing individual caps and fair distribution systems, Cardstarter protects our community backers from the risk of pre-sale dumps. Our goal is to provide projects with sustainable growth path to prevent retail investors from being burned by whales selling for early profit as soon as these projects hit an exchange. Staking card tokens, described in the tiers below, is how our community can guarantee allocation in the upcoming sale. So it looks like here you can buy card tokens, stake them, and then be able to get first access to pre-sales and IDOs. A portion of our initial rise will establish the beginnings of our insurance fund built to protect our community from financial risk of investing. All projects who launch through our platform will be required to contribute to the growth of the insurance fund. Continuous staking of cards following the completion of IDO ensure users will qualify for insurance on that project. So they support developers by social media, branding, community development and awareness, token engineering, graphical and Web3 development, and security audits. Project applicants will go through Cardstarter's proprietary team security and project vetting process to be considered for our accelerator program. Applications will open over the spring solstice weekend. So this is something that we're definitely going to be looking into, guys. I think I'm going to do more on this. This is something that's pretty awesome. I mean, an insured project accelerator, being able to have access to, seed rounds and IDOs, that's something that's pretty awesome and we need more of. So good job on Cardstarter. Cardano monthly transactions reach all-time highs. It plans to introduce Cardax. So as of now, Cardano does not have an native exchange to list its token. However, with the 50,000 Project Catalyst Fund proposal, the team seeks to develop Cardax, which will serve as the first DEX on the Cardano ecosystem. The Cardano monthly transactions have skyrocketed, guys. Cardano's prides itself in being among the top 10 in the largest cryptocurrencies with a market cap of 40 billion. When you consider thousands of cryptocurrencies flooding the market, being the top 10 is an impressive feat. According to the platform's data, a number of monthly transactions on the Cardano is the highest since its launch, close to 1 million, indicates the growing adoption of Cardano, guys. So we already know that. We're not listening to FUD. We're continuing to stack Cardano and chill. Ain't shit changed but the date, baby. We moving on. All right, guys. So just to recap, Cardano announces a special event in Africa. So if you don't know, yesterday, breaking news, Thursday on the 29th of April, 2021 at 1630 UTC. So guys, this is the big news that we've been all waiting for. We touched on this a little bit. Cardano Foundation retweeted this. Feedback that the team received was great. Someone said, congratulations to you and the team for achieving such an amazing feat, overcoming a lot of obstacles that only one could imagine. It's a historical event for the continent and first and foremost the community. So this is the big news, guys. If you didn't know, now you know. We're moving on. We talked about this yesterday. Go ahead and watch the video yesterday if you want to learn more. Moving on. And here, guys, here is the website here. Africa Tech Summit, AfriLabs, Afrobytes, Bitparka. Bitprika, never heard of that before. Pretty fancy website. You can register here, but I'm sure that they'll live stream everything for us. All right, input, output, post, midweek update. The Cardano code forges continue to burn brightly with almost 3,000 GitHub commits this week and counting. To follow all the latest development work as it happens, be sure to bookmark the excellent community resource, CardanoUpdates.com, right here, guys. So again, doing the hard science. This stuff isn't going to get us to 100x moonshots, but this is stuff that needs to be done for a viable and long-lasting, sustaining blockchain. Cardano has the most commits, the most GitHub commits, the most people working on it. That's why when I hear people say, "Oh, nobody's working on Cardano, nobody's developing on Cardano," that's a straight-up lie. That's just a lie, a bold-faced lie. And when you hear people say that, you need to call them out on that lie and direct them to here, because we have GitHub commits every single day without fail, guys. We are the most active blockchain when it comes to GitHub commits. Now, if we're the most active blockchain, even more than Ethereum, how is it that nobody's building on Cardano? How is that possible? How is that nothing's developed on Cardano? I just don't understand. We just did an article about Cardstarters. We just did an article a couple of days ago about Akamfi. That's on Cardano. Native tokens are on Cardano. So we're not going to listen to lies. We're not going to listen to people trying to FUD and trying to protect their own coin. We're not about that tribalism BS on this channel. Okay, we're about real facts. We're about, forward thinking, and we're about becoming the new 1%. So we're not gonna listen to that garbage. Call people out on their lies when they say nothing's being built and nobody's developing on Cardano, because this is a bold-faced lie, and they know it's a lie. Or maybe they don't, because they don't watch the AMAs. They don't watch Charles Hoskinson. They're not in the gutter like we are. Okay, guys. All right, now, guys, there are scammers in my comment section. I try to block them. I try to delete them, but they are impossible to get rid of, guys. I mean, they're bots. They're robots. They can continue. They can make profiles ad nauseum. They can make profiles with the stroke of a key, guys. So it only takes a PowerShell script, it seems, to make a profile and to, you know, put out your shitty WhatsApp link. Guys, I don't use WhatsApp. Nobody in America freaking uses WhatsApp. That's some, like, I don't even know what country they're from. Probably from India, probably from Africa, somewhere around there. Guys, obviously don't give your crypto to random motherfuckers on the internet. Don't click on random links on the internet, guys. We should use our brains here. And again, we're going to do this segment. This is important. This is long. If you guys are new, please stick around. If you're OGs, you might get, you know, a couple of nuggets of information. All right. So we're going to talk about this. I know it's not, you know, super fun or whatever, super 100x BS, but we have to talk about this because I would feel so bad if one of you guys got scammed and you lost your precious crypto, you lost your precious ADA. I will feel so bad. I see it every single day. People getting scammed, people losing their wallet phrase, people storing their wallet phrases on their computer without it being encrypted. It just does not, you know, you have to have cybersecurity skills. You have to have, you know, common sense. And a lot of people who are getting into crypto aren't really tech savvy, so they don't understand this stuff. So I'm here for you guys if you're watching this. So great article by Taram Calder. Thank you for posting this. This is very, very valuable to the Cardano ecosystem. First rule of crypto. I see it all the time in my comment section every single day. People telling people how much crypto they have. Why? I see this on Facebook groups. I see this on Twitter. I see this everywhere. Why do you tell people how much crypto you have? Never talk about how much you have. It's a bad idea, especially if it's a lot, because that makes you a target. The wonderful thing about crypto is that it's decentralized and you have full control over your money. The terrible thing about crypto is that it's decentralized and you have full control of your money. If a hacker penetrates your security and gets your crypto, you're screwed. There's no refunds, guys. Please. You know, I see it every day. Oh, I just picked up 50 VeChain. Oh, I just picked up 100 Cardano. Like, why are you telling people how much Cardano you have? That does not make any sense to me. It's like, you know, going around the internet telling people how much money you have in your bank account. It just does not make sense. Guys, anyway, don't post pics of your wallet. Bro, people literally post pictures of their portfolios on the internet. I never understand it. People are bragging about X, Y, and Z amount of crypto. Make sure that you don't store your seed phrase online, guys. If you have a ledger, if you have a wallet, keep your seed phrase offline. It's so easy for somebody to hack into an app that you haven't used in 5-6 years, get that password, and then go and try to put in your password for your seed phrase. It's so, like, hackers are smart, guys. Hackers understand that people don't care. They don't take care of security. Most people's freaking passwords are password 1234. Like, that's the most used password on the internet, bro. Like, people are just oblivious to this stuff. All right, guys. So you gotta protect this. Like, this is your funds. There's no bank coming to save you. Okay. Keep your devices up to date. Latest security patches, guys. You gotta update your computers. You gotta update your ledger. You gotta update your Trezor. Apple computers are not hack proof. There are hackers that focus on Apple. Keep your apps up to date. Keep your antivirus up to date. You have to use multifaceted security. So, for example, I use a VPN. I use, a virus scanner. I use a rootkit scanner. All that stuff is needed. Maybe 2 or 3 antivirus solutions, just so that if one scan doesn't catch it, the other scan will. All right. 2-factor authentication, guys. Please, this is the bare minimum. All right, guys. So two-factor authentication, if you don't know what that is when you log into something, it makes you log into another device. So let's just say if you're logging into your bank on the computer, it'll send a text message to your phone to confirm that that's you. Okay, two-factor authentication is the easiest way to protect your crypto. Also, this is another good thing here. Make sure your email addresses and passwords have not been breached. Okay, a lot of people's emails have been breached, and you can find out if your email has been breached by going to haveibeenpwned.com. Have I been PWNED. All right, you type your email in here, and then it'll let you know how many breaches that your website has been a part of. Okay, so if you go on haveibeenpwned.com and you notice that your passwords have been your email has been breached. When I went on there, my email was breached by like Armor Games or something like that. I had an Armor Games account and that got breached. Well, it let me know. And what did I do on Armor Games? I closed down the account. I changed the password to, random characters. If your passwords have been exposed, please change them. An easy way to keep your password safe and to be able to generate, random passwords so that way you're not, you can keep your stuff safe is by using a password manager like LastPass or I want to say DoorDash, but it's not DoorDash. Nor is it DataDash. Dashlane. Okay. So, guys, cybersecurity is extremely important. Nobody's coming to save you. You have to be, you have to be in control of your own funds. Okay. Use a VPN. I like ExpressVPN. It's about $13 a month. That hides your IP address. It spoofs it so that, if people are trying to get your location, you can spoof it. And you could get around geolocking as well. I think geolocking is the dumbest, most un-American thing ever, but we're not going to get into that. Again, don't use browser extensions. I just stay away from all browser extensions, guys. All of them. A lot of them are fake. They're not audited. None of that stuff. So I just stay away from browser extensions if at all possible. And also, guys, when you're doing research on a coin, okay, the easiest way to find the coin is to come to CoinGecko, type in the coin. Let's just say we're talking about Cardano, or let's do a obscure one. Let's just do Darwinia native token. Let's just say you wanted to invest in Darwinia native token, but you don't know if it's a scam. You're going to come up here to CoinGecko, guys. All the links, all the correct links, not spoofed links, not fake links. All the correct links are going to be right here, guys. So if you want to know if you're on the correct Darwinia network website, you click here. Bam, it takes you to the right one. If you want to know what wallets you can use, bam, it takes you to the correct wallet. Okay, Ledger. Okay, so you can use Ledger here. And it takes you to the Ledger website, not ledger.io, not ledger.org, ledger.com. Okay, it says up here, beware of phishing attacks. Ledger will never ask for your 12-word security phrase. Never, ever, ever give your security phrase to anybody, guys. And that's about it, guys. It is what it is. I know a lot of you guys already know that stuff, but this is just a quick rundown of, some cybersecurity that you need to be aware of, guys. Don't trust everybody that you know on the internet, okay? All right, guys, I've been blabbering on for long. Thank you to our wonderful Patreon subscribers, AJ, Brick, Garlic Mike Harris, Sergio, Les, Niels, the Fern Line, Jeffrey, Ethan, AmericanHomeRemedies.com, Maryland 4 Crypto, Boost Wayne, Fruz Den, Brady Adams, Joe Menace, Kyle Bocci, Crypto SVT.si, Eric Parr, I did the voice for the people, HBDSouthBay.com, Ryan Ingram, Daniel A, Crypto Crib Trails, Climax ZH, Angela Schroyer, Craig Wadding, C. Vale, Maker Dow Crumbs, Bearder, Leon Jackson, and Jacob Connor. I love you guys. Don't let your memes be dreams. Punch that subscribe button. I will talk to you tomorrow with the VeChain and Cardano updates. Have a great day.